June 7th and 8th, 2024 are the days of China's college entrance examination, CEE. For Chinese people, it used to be a life-changing opportunity. According to China's official data, the number of students for the 2024 college entrance exam was 13.42 million, an increase of 510,000 from 2023, another record high. For grade 12 students in China, it isn't easy to get into a good university. Public data from the Chinese government shows only 4.5 million people will be admitted to college in 2024. This means that only about 1/3 out of 13.42 million have a chance to go to college or university. Data compiled by Chinese media, The Paper, in 2023 showed that in mainland China, only 10% of students nationwide were admitted to schools that offered bachelor's degrees, and the admission rate of the 39 high-level universities under the 985 project was 2% or less, while the admission rate of Tsinghua University and Peking University was roughly 5 out of 10,000. So, some people say that this year's CEE would be the most difficult one ever. Students, teachers, and parents were all under immense pressure. Before the exam, a local male principal put on a Mandarin gown and danced with the flag to cheer for his students. He wore a lotus root-colored dress with a large red flower on his chest. He spoke to the students with passion. "Students, I am going all out today for all of you. I wish you the best of luck for the college entrance exams. It'll be a victory." Then the principal waved a red flag written with "Win the college entrance examination." He shouted, "Jiayou, go go, grade 12." The students followed suit, chanting, "Win the college entrance exam."
同学们，为了大家，我今天豁出去了！祝大家高考加油，高考必胜，旗开得胜！高三加油！高考必胜！高三加油！高考必胜！
The Mandarin gown, or qipao in Chinese, contains a Chinese character qi. It rhymes with flag in Chinese, meaning to start on something and have immediate success. Not only did the principal wear the dress for good luck, but many parents also wore Mandarin gowns to cheer for their children. Here, a father is wearing a red gown with black heels. He tries to give his child a boost by wearing a Mandarin gown in the hopes that his child will succeed and get good marks on the exam. And he is not the only one who wore a Mandarin gown to support his kid. Many mothers wore similar dresses, holding flowers such as sunflowers. It seems that everyone wanted to borrow some good luck from qipao, the Mandarin gown. Another funny scene was outside a secondary school in Henan province where two Audi vehicles were parked. The black Audi had red flowers in front with a license plate 985. The white Audi had red flowers with a license plate 211. Test takers then lined up to touch the license plates for good luck before writing the CEE. 985 and 211 represent leading universities in China. Students and parents are devoted to the CEE, but the unemployment situation is serious among Chinese youth as the economy continues to deteriorate. Foreign capital flees, and many factories and retail stores close down. Even graduates who have a bachelor's degree from top universities are struggling to find good jobs. In 2023, the employment rate of college graduates was only 55.7%, making it the worst record in recent years. In 2024, college graduates will have to face even fiercer competition. On June 9, 2024, Truth Media released a video on the X platform showing a TV host interviewing people on the street about whether the college entrance exams would change people's fate. Almost 95% of the people, young and old, thought it couldn't. The reporter asked, "Do you think the college entrance exam can change people's fate?" An old gentleman said, with conviction, "No, it can't. One has to work hard to change destiny." A middle-aged man with a frowning face replied in a slightly bewildered and reflective voice, I don't think so. I passed the exam myself. A gray-haired senior said, I used to think knowledge could change fate. Then he waved his hand and said, now I don't think so anymore. An online taxi driver laughed and talked about his own experience. I scored more than 670 marks in the college entrance exam, but I am still driving an e-taxi. 670 is a very high score, by the way. A delivery boy with a knit cap chuckled as he said, it's mainly about making money, right? Now it's hard to make money. A degree is irrelevant. Too many college graduates can't find a job right now. He explained that he went to Tianjin University, majoring in logistics. It's a 985 university, a high-level university. He was admitted with a high score of 607. He pointed at a group of delivery workers in yellow uniforms and said, we have many college graduates here, so I feel that academic qualifications aren't that important. An older gentleman with a sun hat and sunglasses said with great sadness, you have to keep up with the times. You might have been able to change your fate 20 years ago, but not now. The reporter asked, what can change one's fate in your opinion? He replied, what can change one's fate? If your old man is a big shot, that'll do. It made the man next to him laugh out loud. It's true, a fact of life in China. The reporter asked a man in his 50s or 60s, do you want your granddaughter to go to a good high school so she has a better chance for college? The man waved his hand and said, no, I don't want that, while turning his face away. He told his bitter story. Graduating from college, so what? My son is a graduate of Northeast Petroleum University. He makes about 4,000 or 5,000 yuan a month. I spent 170,000 yuan on his college education, and I bought him a finished flat for 500,000 yuan. Still, it doesn't do much. He doesn't make as much as I do. He majors in civil engineering. But we both work in the same building. I make 8,000 yuan a month, while he makes a little over 2,000 a month. It's not as much as I make. He also talked about his granddaughter who did her homework till 10 p.m. and woke up at 5 a.m. every day. It seems that the common notion held by Chinese people that one can change one's destiny by entering a good university has changed. On June 11th, Truth Media tweeted on X, because he is Mao Zedong's grandson, he was able to enter the People's University of China with a score of only 105. It has attached a photo of Mao Xinyue, Mao Zedong's grandson. In 2010, Mao Xinyue was promoted to Major General of the People's Liberation Army, PLA, making him one of the youngest Major Generals and one of the few Major Generals born in the 1970s. He has a series of titles that would be difficult for an ordinary person to have. It seems even he himself feels a little guilty about his special experience of being promoted to Major General of the CCP and a series of honorary titles. He admitted himself that there was a family factor involved. This seems to echo the words of the elder gentleman, if your father is a big shot, you'll be fine. Many high school students try their best to get into university, only to discover that students from other countries are living a much better life in China. To improve its international status, the CCP has made it a political mission to recruit foreign students. Not only does it lower the admission requirements for foreign students, but it also provides them with generous living allowances to attract them to China. On May 30th, 2024, De Ren Media posted on X saying, can you believe it? The top universities in the whole country don't rely on academic excellence or science and technology to attract foreign students, but instead rely on handing out money to beg students to come to China. Tsinghua University's annual subsidy to students has been raised to 300,000 yuan, while tuition fees for domestic students have risen by more than 50%. You make accusations of traitors all the time, but you are traitors plus thieves in every sense of the word. A higher education institution doesn't recruit students based on the education quality, but to hand out money and beg for students to come. Isn't it embarrassing? For Chinese citizens to apply for scholarships in China, it's 10,000 times more difficult than for foreign applicants. Can you believe it? Take the two well-known universities that we all know as an example. For a foreign applicant, one can apply for scholarships that won't be based on achievement or contribution except for one criterion. That is, you can't be a Chinese citizen. But when Chinese students apply for scholarships, it's more difficult than reaching for the sky. One has to score first in the whole province in the college entrance exam or win gold and silver medals in international competitions during the high school years. Given these two standards, no more than 5 students in a province will qualify for the scholarships. In July 2023, Breaking News Overseas tweeted that China spends 55 billion yuan annually to recruit foreign students. Here is a list of subsidies given by various universities to foreign students studying in China. Foreign Economic and Trade University, 70 million. Shandong University, 59.58 million. Peking University, 56 million. Tianjin University, 53 million. Zhejiang University, 49 million. Tsinghua University, 47 million. Central South University, 38 million. Sichuan University, 36 million. Netizens have commented that foreign students are expensive, Chinese students are chives. The people's hard-earned money is traded for a phony China dream. Throw money away overseas, but treat your own people harshly. The Post also said, college graduates in China spend $1 million or so yuan on tuition and miscellaneous fees and become unemployed upon graduation, while foreign students are provided with room and board plus allowances. So, what is the Chinese government if not a traitor? One comment below is a video of a foreign student from Thailand and other international students receiving scholarships. It says, foreign students are exempted from all tuition and receive 3,000 yuan per month for living expenses. A student from Thailand can be seen introducing herself. We are in line and most of the students here are international students from various countries. She then held up a pile of 100 RMB bills and said happily to the camera, "Guess how much this is? This is my scholarship for a month and a half. For us graduate students, it's 3,000 yuan a month, so I'm really happy." On September 5th, 2023, Inti Hotspot News posted a video on X entitled, Comparison of Chinese student dormitories and foreign student dormitories. It shows that the Chinese ones are packed with bunk beds with narrow hallways, while the Hainan University's single dormitory for Pakistani female students is in great condition, with not only a clean private bathroom but also 24/7 access to hot water. It's also furnished with a single bed, a desk, a fridge, and a balcony to enjoy the beauty of Hainan. On May 19, 2024, a post on X said, how can it be that billions of annual education funds are mainly used to subsidize the tuition and living expenses of foreign students? What's even more shocking is that these funds come out of our taxes. Is this the kind of fairness that we are striving for? Underneath the picture is a boy in plain clothes eating at a construction site. The caption next to the picture explains that his parents are gone and he has no one to turn to. He carries cement at the construction site to pay for his college education. The heartbreaking thing is that the boy said, the construction company often owes wages. He must work hard. Life doesn't give him a choice. He must earn his tuition. In July 2023, a spreadsheet exposed online showed that 4 international students at Jinan University in Shandong Province were each given an allowance of nearly RMB 30,000. It's said to be higher than the salary of a university teacher. According to a tipster online, Shandong University assigns each male student with 3 female companions, many of whom have abortions in hospitals. The school in question has not only suppressed the news, but also pressured the victimized girls to stay quiet. In return, they could be guaranteed a place in graduate study. Critics have analyzed that the CCP hopes to draw in or nurture these future African elites to facilitate its United Front work in Africa, while Chinese colleges and universities need to absorb more foreign students to improve their rankings in the international arena.